How's it going, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I got a quick video for an update on the garden. Everything is in that's gonna go in. So I'll give you a quick look around. Now, as far as everything that I transplanted and it died, what I did was I just put seed in right in that same area. It might not grow, it might grow, who knows, we'll see. A lot of it, it's some of the things they say, well, you really can't go direct seed. You're supposed to grow them indoors earlier and transplant it. And the other ones that do direct seed, some of them said, well, you should have done that a while ago. So I didn't, but we're gonna go for it. So, and here's the latest on this here that I kept asking if it was asparagus. It is not asparagus. This is milkweed. So that's what that is. So where it's trying to poke up elsewhere in the garden, I'm getting rid of it. For there, it's not really in the way too much, and the butterflies like it. So I'll leave it for now until it becomes in my way. So the tomatoes that my friend gave me, that was a lot of tomatoes, and they run from here, which is right where my grapes are, but my grapes aren't going to grow that much to where this is going to interfere this year anyway. And they run here all the way down in the back and then all the way down the side. So 24 tomato plants, and they are indeterminate, which means that they'll grow throughout the season, which is great, because I was a little worried if they were determinate and just all came at once. For canning, I would have an ass load of tomatoes at once and then nothing for the rest of the year. So I'm glad that they are indeterminate. So I look forward to those, because that's a lot of tomatoes. I did save over there. I'm trying to save one of my beefsteaks and one of my cherry tomato plants. I picked the best one of each. They're kind of still alive, so we're gonna see if they live. And of course the bugs are already up on me. They're just crazy. I got 2 welts on me from yesterday from the no-see-ums. Got me. If you don't know what those are, look them up. They suck. That's what they're called, no-see-ums. They're called other stuff too, but so the onions, like I said, I just reseeded them straight out here. I'm sure they're not going to grow. Onions are a rough character. But we'll take a walk around. Back over here, the spinach still looking good. The cabbage, I still have the one that survived, so it's still doing good. And then I threw seeds in where the other 2 were originally. I laid some cucumbers down there, and then after the cucumbers, I have my stopping stone to tell me don't go any further because there's stuff there. I did decide to throw some corn. I wasn't going to, just because it takes up so much space and the yield was so small last year. It was kind of frustrating, but we'll see. I also have some watermelon and some cantaloupe in here, under where the okra is supposed to be, which I think I have 1 plant out of the 2 coming up, which is fine. This is where I put some beans. Wish I had more bean seeds from that kit that I bought, but that's all that was there. So I'll definitely be saving some of my beans out of here for storage, so that I have more than 10 bean plants next year, because if they all grow and flourish, that's going to give my family maybe like 2-3 meals, and that'll be it. So the carrots, I do have a little areas that are popping up, so it looks like I might get some carrots in some of them. And then I did put some regular pepper plants down alongside of my hot pepper plants. I had 24 hot pepper plants, so I'm excited about those. They're looking really great out here. I guess they're, I forgot the name. When we go back in the garage, I'll point out what they are. I think Hungarian hot wax, I think is the name. They're a little hotter than a jalapeno from what I was reading. And then one last row over here next to the other melons is some pumpkins. So this whole corner is probably going to take over and just be one big green patch if everything works out well and these things actually grow. If these things actually grow, we shall see. Down the last strip is where I put my sunflowers. Just put a bunch of them in there just for the heck of it, just to let them grow, see how they do. I put a strip of broccoli in here. That was another thing that got lost during the indoor dumping of my plants, along with all the lettuce, which who knows if any of this stuff's going to grow. I did iceberg and one other kind that I can't remember at the moment. So and I got just the path back over to here. So pretty full of the garden. Pretty full, not completely. I could have jammed some more stuff in here, but you know, give us some breathing room. You know, like I said, so here's the tomato plant that I kept alive. That's the beefsteak. So we'll see how that turns out. And then here's the cherry tomato, which the cherry tomato looks like it's going to have a better possibility of making it. Which I do love my cherry tomatoes, so I hope it does. Those are great to just come out and snack on. So that's this garden. The other one hasn't changed much, so we're not going to bother going over there. But for all the jalapenos and banana peppers and cayenne peppers, eggplants and cauliflower, all of those things that were dying or did die, I did throw some seed in there. We'll see if any of it comes up. So the only thing I still have yet to go is I still have to buy strawberry plants, but like I said on the other video, I'm not paying $3, $3.50 a plant. So I gotta find them elsewhere. And then here's the latest I just got shipped to me today. Are my apple trees. So one is a Honeycrisp and the other's a Fuji, and those do work well together for cross-pollination. At least that's what they said. So we'll get that in soon. Let's see, take a look here real quick. So the tomatoes that he gave me are the San Marzanos. I guess these are like the Cadillac of tomatoes. So that'll be cool. And like I said, they are indeterminate. They are heirloom. And yep, Hungarian hot wax peppers. So I'm excited to try those out. So that's it for today. Like I said, hopefully I can get those trees in tomorrow. I don't know yet though. My kids have chorus and band concerts, so it depends on how quick I can get home and how dirty I want to get. If not, they've been shipped for days now, so another couple days ain't gonna hurt them. And plus, it does say in the instructions that when I go to pull the plastic off it, if the roots aren't wet, then I'm supposed to soak them anyways for 24 to 48 hours in water. So I might do that anyways, because I got a feeling just by looking at, you know, the outside of this, not that that's in there, but actually, let's take a quick poke see, just for knowledge.
Oh yeah, that's pretty dry. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Definitely then. I do have a couple of well, actually no, I can't use those because they have the holes in the bottom. But I'll find something. Well, I actually I have the buckets that my friend gave me. So I'll fill some of them full of water and throw them in. And then by Thursday, I should be good to go for planting them. So that sounds like a plan. Glad you thought of it. All right, everybody, have a great rest of the evening, and we'll talk to you later on in the week. See you.